listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, people? It's the Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Big UU, and I got my homeboy.
All right, double left to the A.
That's right, Riffa's in the building. For those of y'all that don't, listen to us, y'all can subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, listen on TuneIn.
Give us that 5-star rating.
That's right. Go to Trillmatic.com/Truth Be Told. You can listen to all the podcasts there as well.
Classic shit.
The reason I ran through that shit so quick is because I'm still kind of high off this Cowboys win over these fucking Eagles. You know what I'm saying? And I got my homeboy, Confucius Jones. He's on the line here. He just unfortunately has to be the Eagles fan, that caught this L this week. He was talking a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he caught this L, bro. How you feeling, bro?
I just heard somebody outside our door fucking yelling and woo-woo-wooing and shit, so I'm assuming they're a Cowboys fan too. But I'm not surprised that Cowboys fans are excited, because when the majority of Cowboys fans are raging homosexuals, I applaud that any of them get any type of win in this country. So I can understand why most of y'all are happy.
Why you clapping, bruh? What the fuck? Why you clapping, bruh?
Because I'm a Niner fan, bruh.
Okay, we got a Niners fan here. I don't even want to talk about these motherfuckers, dog. These motherfuckers won today.
We won by default.
Because y'all didn't play this week.
Victory's ours.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good game, bro. It was a nail biter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie about that. I know everybody was on the edge of their seat. This is kind of like a little mini Super Bowl, man. I do want to say that Sproles was balling his ass off, as well as Carson Wentz. They're pretty good, man. I was actually expecting us to be playing like that, but Eagles was really the ones that was handing us our ass tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just to be objective, to be honest, it is kind of exciting to see the future of the division in this game. With Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott and Zeke and all that. Because for so long, last year they would call the NFC East the NFC least, because niggas didn't have nobody's winning record and would still get to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But see Carson and Dak out there. Cause at the end of the day, I hate the Cowboys, but I respect what Dak is out there doing, because he's a rookie and he's making good plays out there and he's making good decisions. And, Carson Wentz out there, of course, I'm an Eagles fan, so I don't care if they put fucking, Bobby Boucher under center. I'm rooting. But, it was a good game. And I was telling Fresh, I told Fresh, I said, I remember one time we blew Dallas out, or Dallas never blowing us out. It's always a fucking nail biter, and it's frustrating as shit to see. It's like, damn, can this be a fucking blowout so we can win this shit and get the fuck home? Like, God damn.
Yeah, I was mad as fuck. I was like, dog, do we really gotta go to this motherfucking OT, dog? Like, do we need to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, my heart and shit, you know what I'm saying? I
was like Fresh said, because Fresh is a huge baseball fan. It's like with Boston Red Sox and Yankees. It doesn't matter what either team does in the season. As long as they beat one another, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. We can lose the rest of our games for the season.
Dallas, that's all I want to see. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah. For those of y'all that don't know, Confucius Jones, he hosts a podcast called Those Damn Comic Book Guys. It's got Fresh on the podcast, Fresh Night. And also yeah, what's up, man? What's going on, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm gonna be honest, I'm mad at Dallas won, because I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm not an Eagles fan either. I just want to make that for the record.
Who you a fan of?
Eagles fan. I'm not a Cowboys fan because the Cowboys have personally broken my heart. That's why I'm not a Cowboys fan.
He didn't get an autograph when he was younger. That's why.
Goddamn right, fuck them niggas, man. 110-degree heat in San Antonio, and them bitch ass niggas left early, an hour early before practice ended. Fuck all them niggas.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all recently on y'all podcast, man. Y'all recently added another host, right?
Yeah, Yori. Yeah, she came on there. She came on there to try to get the women on our side, because sometimes me and Fresh feel like we're hugely misogynistic. So we tried to bring women on there to try to balance misogynistic, but you know.
Yeah, if she's not tripping, then no a woman should be tripping. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, I'm just
exactly.
but man, I mean, what is y'all podcast about, really, man? What do y'all I guess talk about for people that don't know?
What was the question? Can you repeat that?
What's the podcast about, man?
Oh, I was drinking. I'm sorry. But basically, the podcast is about comic books. It's those damn comic book guys. You can catch us every Thursday on SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, any platform that supports podcasts. And we basically run down comic books, the news. We talk about the TV shows, the movies, the comic books themselves, cartoons, etc., all of that. We really give you the best point of view of comic books. What's the best way to explain it? Like from a casual fan point of view, so that way everybody can enjoy the show and understand what it is that we talk about.
Okay. Y'all are black. You know what I'm saying? Which is there's not a lot of. I mean, it's starting to grow, but like the black comic book community isn't really like as large as as it's gonna be probably in the next few years or whatever. But I mean, what sets y'all podcast apart from any of the other comic book podcasts, other than that you guys some black guys giving y'all perspective on it?
What really sets us apart is that we fuck. This nigga man. I didn't stand up. Well, like I was saying, what sets us apart with our podcast, damn it, is basically the fact that we come from an environment that really doesn't celebrate young black people, or just black people, period, being fans of comic books. It's usually like, you enter the cartoon, then you get older, you hit puberty, you get to middle school, you get to high school, and then it's over with. And so, what sets us apart is that, we embrace it, that we come from the hood, and this is what we enjoy. This is what we like talking about. This is what we into. And at the same time, we interject aspect of our own personal lives and, the hip hop culture and all of that into the comic book show.
Okay, bet.
And we curse a lot. We curse quite a bit. Like, really a lot. Especially tonight, goddammit.
Yeah.
And we drink on the show, so I don't think any other podcast actively inebriated on their show.
Yeah.
My nigga,
I beg to differ.
My nigga,
I beg to differ.
We didn't stop Dallas the whole fucking game. Jason Witten ain't done shit all fucking season. This nigga decides to be wide the fuck open. Ain't got a bitch.
Yeah, man. So, just another couple questions here, real quick. What based off of what y'all know and everything. What do you see as far as the upcoming movies that's coming out? What is the things y'all looking forward to, man? We recently seen the trailer for Logan, with Wolverine. There's Doctor Strange coming out. DC is gonna have probably a hard push at the beginning of the year. What movies are y'all most excited to watch?
I'm personally looking forward to Doctor Strange. I'm a Doctor Strange fan. I've seen the reviews and seen the score on Rotten Tomatoes, but I kind of still holding back my personal reserve for the movie. I'm definitely looking forward to Logan. I think the third one will be, this new one that's coming out, the third one will be the best one out of the trilogy thus far. As you said, DC probably have a hard push for the beginning of the year. Their first movie, I think, is Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm rooting for Wonder Woman. I'm really, really, really rooting for Wonder Woman. Me and Confucius get pegged as the
DC haters,
anti-DC guys, but I'm pushing for Wonder Woman. I really want to see Wonder Woman do well, just for the fact that it is the first major female superhero solo film that has ever been put out. So I think Wonder Woman is going to be good, and I really want it to do well. If it don't, then damn, they're going to have a hard push. They're going to have a hard step for everything else.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, man. I don't want to keep y'all too much, man, because eventually, because y'all are based out of Austin, we based out of Killeen, we will have the Clash of Podcasts eventually, hopefully sometime in the future. As of right now, where can people find you? Where can they find out more about you? What day of the week does your podcast drop? Give them a little bit of that info.
The podcast is on every Thursday. Like I said, every Thursday on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/TD Comic Book Guys. We're also on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn. Google Those Damn Comic Book Guys and any platform that supports podcasts. We are on there. You can also follow us on Twitter at TD Comic Book Guys, or on Instagram, Those Damn Comic Book Guys. Be sure to join our Facebook group, Those Damn Comic Book Guys. Like our Facebook page, Those Damn Comic Book Guys. You can follow Confucius personally at...
Don't do it. Don't tell him.
Okay, never mind. He's the impersonable one. You can follow me on Twitter at fresh_night, or follow me on Instagram, freshxnight, all one word, or follow my Snapchat at Mr. IronATX. So, you know.
All the nights this big Negro decided to interview us about the podcast, he wants to wait for after fucking Eagles lose today. Ain't that a bitch?
Now we go.
You think you're funny?
No, we go give y'all some.
10 minutes here, you come back on there to interview tonight. I can't wait to come to Austin, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad to hear about this all week, man. All week.
I got some tweets to send out too. The niggas talking shit. Anthem Jack. Damn.
Hey, you gonna have to get off of social media this week, Confucius.
Get them.
Cause
man, I'm not scared. Damn. I'm gonna be talking more to little y'all. I'm talking jazz shit to everybody. I don't care if I am, but I look like a jackass. I'm talking shit to everybody.
Well, that's what's up, man. We appreciate y'all for getting on this call with us, man. We're gonna link up, man, for real.
All right, man. We look forward to it.
All right, peace, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that was our homeboys from Those Damn Comic Book Guys. We're gonna link all that shit up in the show notes so y'all can find out about them.
A little quick, duo of different podcasts, right?
Yeah. We're gonna have a full like Super Bowl podcast clash in the future, man. You know what I'm saying? They rob the street. They're pretty much our neighbors at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Man, so what about you, man? What you get into this week, bro? What's going on with you, bro?
I hit up Seaworld, man. I went to Seaworld with the family, you know what I'm saying? Took the kids, the nieces and, nephew, and my girl brought her nieces, so we went out there and, just went to go see Shamu.
Yeah.
It's the Halloween fest thing they got out there, so they have a little section out there where it's like people dressed up, employees at night, once it hits night and lights come on, they got foggers all around.
Yeah. Halloween night, baby.
Yeah, they got like haunted houses they got set up out there. Yeah. And it was pretty dope. It was nice, you know what I'm saying? Go out there, have some fun with the kids and shit. Just go out there and scare other people.
Yeah.
I went out there with my Walking Dead walker mask.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had my shirt that says "Caution, I'm infected."
Yeah.
I'm just walking out there, staggering around, looking had my mask on, just with a blank look in my eyes. That's all you see, you know what I'm saying? And just staring at people. Yeah,
right.
Scaring people.
Freaking people out.
What's funny is I'm walking through one of the haunted houses, and I'm in there, my nephew in there, and he's baffled that I'm not jumping for shit. They're jumping at me and everything. It doesn't scare me. Because
you're a grown-ass man.
I'm a grown man,
for
one thing, and I know they can't touch you, so why am I going to jump?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And another reason is that I embrace horror shit, you know what I'm saying? Like scary shit.
You watch horror movies before you go to sleep.
So basically when I'm going through a haunted house, I know where they're going to jump from.
Yeah, you can see it all coming
around
and
the corner. I know where it would.
I don't get afraid with haunted houses either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It doesn't happen. So I'm over there walking through the haunted house with my mask on.
Yeah.
And I fucking come through this one. They got these like at a meat market where they got those plastic things that you walk through and it's like you push the
the little like what is those, like blinds?
Yeah, it's
or
like
whatever?
a blind thing, but it's a plastic thing. You just go through it. And, so they had a whole bunch of those set up to separate rooms and shit. And I'm not doing it normally. I'm kind of in character type shit, staggering through, and I just go face first through it and shit. You know, look through it, and I do that shit. And someone that is supposed to be scaring me
fucking get scared. Jesus Christ, yo!
And back to them like, I'm not messing with you, and I'm not messing with you.
Yo,
bruh, I'm like, when you,
I'd immediately go ask for my ticket back for a refund.
I scared your employee. This ain't that good.
You should be getting paid.
I should have got paid. You know? I should have joined in. I'm like, hey, y'all gonna start paying me because I could do a lot better than some of these people.
Yeah.
They had some good ones. They had some dope ones where people were, you know what I'm saying, had some pretty good areas where I was thinking, I was like, this is SeaWorld? Not bad. You know what I mean? But then there's others where it's like, ain't that great. But overall, it was fun being out there. I'm running on 3 hours, or like less than 3 hours, like 2 hours and some change. Like I'm running on fumes. That's all the sleep I got last night. So I'm just
So when you went out there, was there any these protesters that are like, free all the animals. You know what I'm saying? Did you see anything like that?
Happening, but
it's been like that's kind of picked up the past maybe 5 or 6 years, and it's really picked up.
Soon it's gonna happen where they're gonna not gonna have the shows anymore. Shinmu ain't gonna be there no more. Yeah. So that's another reason why my brother wanted to come and take pictures with his new daughter. You know what I'm saying? About to be a year old. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to take her out there so we can get pictures and just have memory with her out there. And, probably take her still until they do it, but you know what I'm saying. But once it's done, that's the last time you get that experience. And I understand why people are doing it though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of abuse that's happening.
There is some abuse, but
it's not always. There's people who really love the animals that are over there are just happy
teaching
to be
tricks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Happy to
especially the dolphins, man.
Contact with them. Yeah, so it's sad that it came down to some people just got the job for the money. They don't really care for the animals. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The fish, the animals.
You gotta love what you're doing. That shit. Yeah. I remember a couple years ago, like a trainer got killed by like one of the killer whales, just kind of grabbed her and took her under. Or him, I can't remember.
And other ones, other ones jump out the water and land on the person, you know, kind of, and all that weight just kills them.
Just kills you.
Crushes you, you know what I'm saying?
How you know they didn't do it on purpose?
It's like a giant Acme anvil and just landing on you. You know what I'm saying? You're dead.
I'm not trying to take that L, bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have that either. But it's not good.
It's got to feel like Glenn with the sledgehammer. I mean the bat.
It has to feel like 50 Lucille's at the same time.
Yeah, crush your whole body,
leaving you forever red like Abraham.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's crazy, but it's also, it's a risk they take. They know it's a wild animal. Yeah. Like any wild animal.
All those people that do that shit, they be doing these tricks. Like, you remember, like, I don't know, maybe, I think it's probably 10 years ago when the fucking elephants, the elephant went crazy. Or it was like in India or some shit, man.
And was running wild.
When we ran through the city and shit. It was like, it's on a fucking rampage, bro.
Fucking shit up, going into, busting into stores and just destroying shit.
Destroying everything. There was like, I remember there was like somebody trying to take like a fence and trying to hold it, and he just busted through there.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, they had to shoot that motherfucker dead, but they had to shoot like multiple bullets to kill this man. It was like a horrible death for that fucking elephant. You know what I'm saying?
And they had to kill. Once they start shooting, they had to, because they say elephants remember shit strongly. So anytime they see a person, they think weapon, hurt me, let me fuck this shit up before they do that. So. You know what I'm saying?
The elephant fucked up. I don't know. I feel like maybe like 10 people got killed that day, bro. Like the elephant went on a fucking rampage, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You guys gonna pull these wild animals out, bro. Don't be afraid when they hit you with that rampage.
Like, they talk about how SeaWorld's gonna be, possibly getting rid of the animal shows and all that.
What are they gonna do there, though?
Then what are they gonna do? And not to mention, it's like what's gonna happen? Are zoos next? You know what I'm saying? Zoos have wild animals that people say are mistreated at the same time too. They're in a cage. They're on their natural habitat.
Some people are upset about that shit too.
You know what I'm saying? They've made a big push with with that documentary Blackfish for SeaWorld. Like showing them all the stuff behind the scenes and all the
They do some pretty fucked up shit.
So I'm pretty sure next will be zoos or, you know what I'm saying, or just anything that has wildlife.
If you come for my fucking dog,
that's like
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, they better.
There's some people that are a little extreme though. I remember seeing something with it that was like
own a dog.
Yeah, I seen one where like this lion like killed like a gazelle or some shit. I forget. And people were like, and I was watching on YouTube in the comments. Somebody was like, "There's got to be a way we can stop this." And I was like, "Motherfucker, dog!
Watch The Lion King."
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a part of the fucking ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let some shit be. Like they were like trying to genetically change the animal to not want to fucking want to eat other animals.
When the people are filming it on National Geographic and all that shit, and they're showing that shit, you know what I'm saying, or Discovery Channel, wherever, and you're seeing that a lion tear up something, it's alive and it's eating it alive type shit. It's like the person filming it is like, it's sad to see. They even say sometimes like, sometimes you wish you could do something, but you're here for your job.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck shit up if you do that.
Yeah,
if you intervene in that shit, you're gonna fuck up the whole ecosystem.
You're gonna die.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I won't kill this gazelle, but you're gonna take its place.
Yeah.
The lion is spoken. You're gonna die. Yeah. It's gonna happen.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can't interfere with that shit because it's the way it's always been. I mean, we're the only species that, I guess, like, changed our ways as we progressed through evolution, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's why I guess you could say we're in charge type shit, you know.
We're the top dogs.
We're top dog.
Yeah.
Definitely. But going to the ocean, you're going to get eaten by a shark. You're not top dog anymore.
Not top dog out there.
You're doggy paddling for your life.
Did you imagine getting swallowed whole by like a fucking whale? The fuck are you going to do in there?
Style.
What are you going to do in there, bruh?
Light a match.
Can you?
Walk around.
There's like another shark in there with you?
Find a few other people that it swallowed.
They're just living in there?
Yeah,
actually what we do is
15 years.
Yeah, they're like, what we do is we just eat pieces off the insides, and that's how we survive. We just drink the water that comes in.
Lard. we eat the lard off the
it's
walls.
It's okay, he doesn't feel anything.
We drink the excess water that it swallowed.
It's safe. It's safe to eat. No,
Holy
fuck that.
shit.
I'm just saying, I would never want to get swallowed by a fucking whale, bro.
Nah, that'd be some shit.
Because you know you're alive for at least like 8 hours in that bitch. You know, just flopping around and shit and getting drowned out. And
I mean, I know some have that thing that I think might prevent you from going in, but you'd still drown. You'd be stuck right there.
You drown.
If anything.
Yeah. You get crushed or something.
You get stuck in there. You know, I don't know how it would work.
That's a fucked up way to go. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, getting killed in the ocean would be fucked up because it's not natural for a man, like a human. You know, like for a human to get killed in the ocean, it's not natural.
Yeah.
Land animals to die out there is not natural.
Yeah. Most deaf, man.
But I do want to swim with sharks. Yes, bro.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
You know, maybe. Hey, maybe you know what? Maybe listen. Maybe it's Showtime hits us off with that contract. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna happen.
You know, maybe they'll put us in there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, give us a nice check for that. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just saying, Showtime.
I do it.
Listen, Truth Be Told TV show. I'm just saying, dog. You know, let us explore the world.
Explore the world and do things that
niggas from the hood just don't normally do.
Don't do.
Yeah,
but we are willing to.
Yeah, we're willing to do it.
We're willing to do it, definitely.
As long as we don't die.
As long as you can assure us we don't die. They're like, there's no assurance. How much is the check? We'll do it.
We'll do it. So, man, did you hear about this? This wife, this police officer's wife. She fucking lied about. Well, basically, she basically set up that she got robbed in her house, and somebody spray painted Black Lives Matter and shit in her house. She's a police officer's wife, and then the police decided to dig into this shit, and turns out she was fucking lying. She set the shit up herself. She's the one that did the whole shit the whole time.
She set up.
She tried to frame Black Lives Matter into this shit, man. How you feel about this shit, bro?
That's disturbing. That
it is
someone
disturbing.
would go out of the fuck else can you do during the day to occupy yourself other than trying to frame something for people for publicity?
Yeah,
you know, a movement or just this thing that's happening. You know, it's happening right now and has nothing to do with her. Her husband's a cop.
Yeah, so
she probably feels like it has something to do with her.
Yeah.
But it had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it had something to do with her husband. Yeah. More than anything. And even then, has he been affected by it? Yeah. You know? Like, has he been accused of something? Like, what the fuck is her motive? Like, why the fuck is her publicity?
To destroy the name of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
that's what it really comes to. Because, you know, like...
Where was this at? Probably some no-name place.
Fuck, I can't remember. No, I can't really remember. No. I just know that it's fucked up for because you know there's a lot of people out there that's like that believe in like all these conspiracies, like, you know, Black Lives Matter is like this like terrorist organization and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fucking come on, bro. Like, there's real terrorist organizations out there, like the KKK. They're walking out here freely.
So they're trying to say it's the new Black Panther movement.
Yeah,
or some shit.
And it's nowhere near that level. It's nowhere near that. It's nowhere near that organized.
You know what it is?
You know what I'm saying?
It's social media.
Yeah, it's social media.
That's what it really is.
You know what's crazy? I was in Walmart today, and there was a National Enquirer magazine, and it was like Hillary Clinton's hitman tells all, right? And I was just like,
what?
Yeah. And I was just like, fucking, 10 years ago, right? We would look at this shit and be like, this is some bullshit. You would look at it and just say it was bullshit, right?
Yeah, immediately. Right?
Today, it's because it's on the internet, it's fucking true. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't know that National Enquirer type people are out there selling you these fucking dreams and all this shit, bro. Like, it's just what it, like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
To us, it's a given that it's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. But there's people who are out there feeding into that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you hear what happened? I was reading in the paper and people are thinking they're talking about the fucking New York Times or whatever the fuck. You know
they come up with some weird ass website that you never heard of before. You're like, what the fuck is that?
That's where you get your news?
Yeah.
Like,
come on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And there's people that's
from thisisthenews.com. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like,
it's not even a .com. It's like, thisisthenews.org. Like, you really trust that? You really trust that fucking website? Come on now.
Like, bitch, you better fucking
get
your shit from reliable sources.
There's some black ones out there too. There's like usuncut.com, and I'm like, dog, like half of these fucking stories in here is bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Fabricated. I mean,
it is what it is. Like, come on, bro. There's some Democratic websites that are out there like that, and there's some conservative websites out there. I mean, like, you just got to read into this shit and be like, oh, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Just know, you can tell when it's one-sided. Completely one-sided that it's bullshit most of the time, because for the most part, there is no side that's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
not when it's all the way on that side like that, bro. There's a high chance that is some of that shit is going to be bullshit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just
they're just trying to make someone look bad, or they're trying to make themselves look good in that paper. Yeah, that's all it is.
That's all it is. And they do that with the Black Lives Matter. This is, you know, it's real crazy. Just recently, check this out. So just recently, there was a case of voter fraud, and I think Utah, I think it was. Okay, so this woman, she goes and she says she goes and she votes. She tries to vote twice. So the voter fraud, they catch that shit. That's the first case of voter fraud in years in that place. And here's the issue, right? She says she did it because she believed that the election was rigged. Now, you have people out here like Trump and all of these little websites that are so right wing, right? That are over here like, it's rigged. Look at these machines, and they're pushing this shit on people's head, right? It's just conspiracies, right? And to the point where fucking people actually react in real life. Yeah, like you thwarted a conspiracy theory of voter fraud with real fucking voter fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, what the fuck?
It's fucking stupid.
Get off the fucking gas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let me smoke it. Oh, wrong gas.
Yeah. And that's the same thing that happened with this damn, you know, she probably was like, this is a terrorist organization, I have to stop him, you know, by any means necessary, even if that means that I have to make up that they can rob my house.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
They can't rob my house, they spray paint. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's silly, bro.
That's completely crazy. That that's that when they found out that she did it herself, people probably were like, hey, check this out. Look at this evidence. Yeah. Just see how it's sitting there. Now, does it really look like somebody broke in here?
Yeah.
Just look at this.
He's like, he's like,
gently laid down so it didn't break.
Johnson, come over here. Well, they left the black spray can under the kitchen sink. Yeah, right.
With the cap back on.
Yeah. So I don't know what to say.
Do you see this piece of paper where she practiced writing Black Lives Matter 15 times?
They're like,
how she was going to write it, different ways to write it.
Look what I found.
Apparently she went with number 6.
Here's the bat that was used to break the window open. Only thing is, it's the kid's bat for baseball practice. I don't know. I don't know. You mean to tell me somebody broke in, got the bat, and went back outside and broke the window? I don't think so.
Notice how the window, the glass is to the outside. They broke it from the inside.
This is open and shut case, Johnson.
Open and shut case. She did it herself. She obviously did it herself. She has glass in her hand.
She's got glass in her hair. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. If y'all gonna be out doing this shit, dog, like, Jesus Christ, dog, like, at least be smart about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Hire somebody else to do it. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, that's your best shot.
Have an alibi.
Yeah. Watch some first 48 for like a week straight.
Yeah, watch SVU. Yeah. What is
watch
it?
ID.
What's that show? Law and Order?
Investigation Discovery.
Yeah, don't they got another show? Like SVU.
Well, Law and Order. I was talking about the whole channel.
CSI and shit.
CSI,
yeah. Watch
NCIS. Go watch those shows.
Yeah, go watch that shit, man. They give you the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
Yeah. Next, man, we got I know you're a big Suicide Squad fan. And you know, it had this little fiasco with the ratings with Rotten Tomatoes, even though like a lot of people were like, "Nah, I like the movie." And a lot of people wanted to see more Joker. Well, they just said recently that there's going to be more Joker in this extended cut, I guess DVD release.
Are you sweet talking me? How that chit chat's gonna get you hurt.
How you feel about that? Listen, y'all, for y'all don't know, Riffa is like a huge Joker maniac.
Blowing the brains out, bro.
Yeah, he got a Joker shirt on. He's got the red hood hat. We didn't even know we were going to talk about the Joker today. He just had this shit on. You know what I'm saying? He's a big Joker fan. I mean, how you feel about them showing a little bit more Joker look?
About them showing more Joker, Mr. J, I will be pleased for one thing because I actually want to give a good rating on how he did as the Joker. I couldn't do it with the little time. I liked what I saw, but I wanted more to be able to give a vote to see for where he is in the ratings of Jokers. Can't really give it to him if you get a scratch, you know what I'm saying? They barely scratched the surface of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we're going to get more of him. Hopefully we get more in the Batman movies, but if we get right now more in this extended cut, hopefully it pleases Jared Leto to where he'll still want to do it because he was pissed.
He's kind of pissed.
He's pissed. So hopefully it pleases him if they put that out there and they put a lot of it because I heard it was like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And if
which is
15,
a lot of time.
It is a lot of time. It is a lot of time. Dialogue, story-wise. I mean, a lot can happen. A fight scene. A lot can happen in that time.
Yeah.
But it would have to be all 15 minutes better be all him. And there's plenty that might not be him that was already taken out from the trailers that they saw that didn't happen, which some was of him. But, people don't want to just get the storyline, the mad love. I mean, people do, but I want more of just him. Of just not just necessarily the story of him and Harley, but just him kind of
being Joker.
Being Joker and him get to know him a little more. You know what I'm saying? Break his character in a little more, other than just throwing him in there and you just know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to get to know it. Although Joker's known to not be known. Yeah. But kind of want to know a little bit of his history.
Based off of what I seen from Suicide Squad, I think I still like Heath Ledger's Joker more
as of now. Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, it really wasn't centered around him, so we don't really get to know. You know what I'm saying? But just based off of what I seen, originally, I still like Heath Ledger's Joker. I liked his portrayal of it. You know what I'm saying?
Can't lie though. The whole Chinook scene when the helicopter spin around the Joker and
that was a very Joker move. Like that was
he's like he's just laughing and shooting and shit. And just laughing his look, tuxedo.
It was very Joker.
That was probably one of the most iconic Joker scenes in a movie ever. Yeah. But as a whole, Heath Ledger still has it. Yeah, he does. Yeah, definitely still has it. But that's why I want more.
I think Heath Ledger's almost like I don't want to say psychotic, but his was like a darker psychotic take on it. Whereas
they call him the anarchist. That's what they call it when they describe him. They say the anarchist because he was all about anarchy. He just wanted to see the world burn.
Just see the shit burn.
Yeah. Like Alfred said, he's like, some people just want to see the world burn, Master Bruce. Yeah. Happens.
It's very true.
And that's how he was. He didn't have a motive. I mean, I saw a thing on Facebook the other day about what if Heath Ledger was a soldier, like his origins, because you don't know. What if he was a soldier who had PTSD? Yeah. And that's why he was kind of he didn't care. He just wanted to see. He was kind of good with guns and everything. You know what I'm saying? They even threw in there. I forgot whose video it was. It wasn't mine, obviously. But they even said he was even good with a pencil. How he did the magic trick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. And he just slammed it to his head and then dead. Yeah. But I mean, he definitely could have been a soldier. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a good background for him. But that was the beauty of it. You don't know. That's what I like. They just threw him in there, and I hope they they give a little bit of Jared Leto's, but I don't want to know all of it. Obviously, you never want to know the Joker's background. You know what I'm saying? Because you never have known it. You know what I'm saying? There's many stories. There's many backgrounds.
I think the fact that you don't know it would make them
more interesting. Yeah, definitely,
most def. Yeah, man. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be maybe they'll help out Suicide Squad. Maybe people say, man, they should have kept the shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a lot of people arguing that's what like people are. It's almost like these director's cuts or these extended cuts are like video games add-ons. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why don't you just you have it from the beginning? Why don't you just give it to us from the beginning and put it in theater so people will give it a great review to begin with?
Because there's it's Hollywood. There's like certain rules and you know people are wanting certain things. Like people say, why didn't you put it in there? And then it would have been a run into a 2 hour and 45 minute movie. Well, and everybody would have been complaining about it's too long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of politics within movie making that people don't even understand or don't get, and they just
plus they kind of got a little freaked out.
They make it and they put it out, and that's it. It don't happen like that. There's a lot of
there's a lot that goes into it. There's
a lot of drama behind it.
There's they kind of got freaked out too because when Batman vs Superman got his bad review, they were like, let's rearrange some shit real quick. So there was probably a lot of that going on too to kind of change the tone of the movie and whatnot.
I'm sure they said it was supposed to be a lot darker at first. They said there was 2 versions that they showed screenings. There was 2 different versions. They showed the dark version, and then they showed pretty much this version that
one scored higher.
And they just kind of mixed them together a little bit, but took out a lot of the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a more dark tone, kind of like Batman v Superman. They said to begin with. Yeah. And after the bad reviews, and then how they saw how Deadpool did, and I mean just how things were happening at that moment, they made adjustments. And not everything going back and filming right after that didn't mean that they did it because of that. Yeah, a lot of movies do that already.
You have reshoots and shit.
Yeah, reshoots and shit. It happens anyways. But I wouldn't doubt that they may have been
altered.
It may have altered some of their ideas at that point. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mr. J all day. Mr. J for president. Let's put a real clown in office.
So, man, speaking of clowns, Meek Mill dropped this mixtape. This is fucked up because the reason this is fucked up, I just thought it'd be funny. But
I get a little joke.
I was doing a little joke, but to be honest with you, the Meek Mill mixtape is actually pretty decent.
No?
Yeah, it was actually like a lot. Like when they released, everybody was like, "Oh shit, Meek Mill is back." That was like the thing, but it's the internet. They hate you, they love you.
He has a lot of fans. He does have a lot of fans.
Yeah, he had a lot of fans before that. Yeah, before all that shit.
Yeah, and even then, there's a lot of people that still stood by him. Like, fuck you, Meek Mill's won, or you better still. Or y'all just always hating on him. Yeah, always got something to say. And kind of looks like it at times. Sometimes, so
yeah. I mean, he definitely feeds into the monster sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
that's what happens.
You could have held that back, bro. But he's a young dude. He's just trying to doing the best he can. I guess
doing the best he can, and just trying to leave a stamp in history, in hip hop history. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, he's got a stamp. I don't know if it's for a good reason. Like Ja Rule's got a stamp, but it's like it's a bad one.
It started off good.
Yeah, started off really great actually.
Yeah,
and then it just took a. Then it just took a turn for worse.
Now he's at home in the mirror saying, "Where would I be without you?"
You know what's crazy? I think him and Ashanti were supposed to be going on a tour. Whatever. I'm not lying. I might check that out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, he has some classics.
Old school shit. You gotta see them do their old shit.
I mean, why not? He has some jams, bro. Like, let's be real. Let's be honest.
By bringing up Ashanti, like, you wouldn't mind hearing her old shit because she had jams. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, just go for like a reminisce type thing. Listen, there's 50
our time.
Yeah, there's 50-year-olds that I remember. There was a tour. It had like Kid and Play on it, and it had like all these old. But it's not. That's like kind of a little before us, a little bit, just a little bit,
right before us.
Yeah, like,
we were a part of it still.
Yeah, we caught the movie. Yeah. I didn't have a Kid and Play album. Though.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It was before us, but we were around it. We knew it.
They had them. It was who's the what's the Salt and Pepper? It was like that era. They had a tour. And a lot of people went out to this tour that were, older, just to go reminisce and enjoy the old song.
Yeah.
We could do that with Ja Rule.
Old people that they were doing tours with back in them days, or even just people that they enjoyed listening to their music. They're like, I'm gonna join that tour and go jam their concert as well. Reminisce, bring my wife or whatever, my husband,
that's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
Just go reminisce.
And they go out there and they reminisce and have a hell of a time. A trip down memory lane. Why the fuck not?
Why not? I'm just saying.
Ain't
we can go watch a Ja Rule and
youngins, y'all gonna do it when y'all get older and y'all gonna be like, no.
Yeah, they're gonna be seeing like Travis Scott when they're 50 years old.
You'll see, because when your music's out and the next group's in and you're like, what the fuck is this? Then you're really gonna be wanting those memory lane trip back. Trips to memory lane. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that.
Yeah. But all in all, man, the Meek Mill mixtape, it was decent. Some of it was like, okay, that's like Meek Mill, like I don't know if vintage Meek Mill. I don't know if Meek Mill could excel further. Yeah. His level any further than I think. Like that's the best you're gonna get. All right. Which isn't that great, but it was good. You know what I'm saying? It was just vintage Meek Mill. All right. I'm pretty sure some people were really happy about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you like. That's what you like. You know what I'm saying?
If that's what you're into, good for you.
He had a couple tracks on there. He had tracks with like Pusha T. He had tracks with like Nicki Minaj was on there.
I mean, like he's one of them artists that he has some good songs. He definitely does. He has some hits, but he just ain't for me either. Yeah. Like I jam some of his songs when he have a hit, something that I like. Someone's playing a song, I'm like, what's that? And they're like, Meek Mill. I get it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm pretty sure that Pusha T song go hard.
Yeah, it was actually dope. Pusha T had a nice verse on there too. He had a really nice verse on there. But all in all, man, I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe an 8. 5 of those points came with Pusha T's verse. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. There was some banging beats on there too. I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple banging beats. So if y'all haven't heard it, y'all can actually get it on TrillMac.com. I go to TrillMac.com/mixtapes. You can go listen to his, stream it on TrillMac.com.
Yeah, go check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Support hip hop.
Yeah, actually, there was another mixtape that dropped that I actually kind of liked. It was K Camp's mixtape. I actually kind of liked it, even though he's not like the lyrical kind of guy. He makes some like kind of like I guess like party jams type stuff. Shit you have around your people, you play loud in the background type shit.
Play at a barbecue.
Yeah, you might throw shit on. You know what I'm saying? In other news, we'll go back to sports for a little bit. Your boy, the Warriors lost. They lost big. Ouch. Yeah, with Kevin Durant, they didn't do so well. They looked like they was kind of shitty. I guess everybody expected them to win every single game, including this one. It's not a good look.
It's not a good look.
Not a good look for them.
For a team that's built like that, put together.
They're gonna have to work out some kinks. Definitely.
Yeah, and that's people. They're
probably still gonna go to the finals.
Some people seen that. I mean, it's gonna happen. There's kinks. There's gonna be egos. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're used to being like number one, and now it's like, well, I got to be number two.
Is it number two? Or now that sometimes people are gonna be like, well, no, you're just a trilogy or a duo or whatever. Like, you got to share the crown when you're used to being number one.
Well, no, you know what's real crazy? You don't really have to share the crown. You just have to decide who has the crown. Yeah. Because once you decide that part,
the rest is easy.
The rest is easy, right? Because that was the issue that LeBron had when he went to Miami. But once Dwayne Wade was like,
let's give it to him.
It's LeBron. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They got a chance.
They started murdering shit. You know what I'm saying? So they have to figure out who's the dude. Is it Kevin Durant or is it Steph Curry?
Who would you give it to? What did that mean?
I put the microphone on mute. Nah.
We're gonna discuss this before we put this on air.
Yeah, we're gonna block this whole part out.
Why would you ask me that question on air? Why would you ask me on that air? Why would you ask me on air? What's wrong with you?
I think I have to go with. I think I might have to go with Steph
because he's been there and it's
as maybe like the point or something. Kind of having to fill that kind of gap. Yeah. And
I kind of feel like it's his already to begin with.
Yeah,
it's his.
I mean, it is his, but
you bring Durant.
Kevin Durant is a little more versatile to me than he is. But I believe that if he falls back off of making the shots and starts directing more, then they'll probably be all right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
see, I mean, I'd give it to Curry myself.
Because you feel like it's his team.
I already feel like it's his to begin with, and bringing Durant doesn't make it his. I mean, until he kind of proves it and like has some shutout games where they needed him, and Steph Curry just was not producing, and then he kind of takes it over, takes it takes the crown type shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, and even in the fans' eyes, you start hearing more KD chants. Like, when you start seeing that kind of movement, then you can kind of give it all. You saw that in Miami.
Does Steph Curry want that to happen, though?
Oh, of course he doesn't. He's like, this is
like he'll probably say he does, but he is like,
I won the championship. I got the championship for y'all. You know, I'm your 3-point king. Yeah. You know, like he's gonna, he'll be sour. He'll be sour. Yeah, it'll cause issues. It'll be the Shaq Kobe scenario.
I remember there were times where Shaq and Kobe put up like 45 points apiece.
Yeah,
the rest of the team put up like 8 points.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They just ran it.
Yeah,
they ran it, but behind the scenes they were fucking going at each other. It's my team. It's my team. If they would have stuck together and not separated, they could have had like 5 more championships in a row, possibly. Probably that's overboard. It's probably 3 more. They
definitely could have probably won like maybe all together, maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah, all together, all and possibly in a row. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. More likely,
maybe miss a season. You know,
but maybe one season they lose
the championship, but then lose.
Like, and then they come back, rebound, and just like
I could have seen that.
Yeah. They could have done that, but. Egos will ruin the chances.
And there's this light skin, dark skin beef going on too with us, so you know this might not help.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna be meme central. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely doesn't help.
I just want to see one of them cry, and we replace the Jordan crying meme.
So whoever wins the title of This Is My Team, does it give the right to light skin or to dark skin to be like?
I still feel like the Golden State Warriors. I feel like the Golden State Warriors. I feel like every time Kevin Durant wins, it's really a win for light skinned niggas. Yeah. That's just what I feel. It's like, come on.
When you think of Golden State Warriors, you think it was the light skin.
Oh, on the
light skin movement.
It's a light skin movement.
It was a light skin movement.
It was a team of light skins.
It was. Yeah, it really was.
You can't tell them apart sometimes. Like, who is that?
The yellows.
Yeah. There's some light skin people right now that's getting pissed off.
Them yellings. They're like, ooh, what about us yelling? It's like, hey.
They're playing Drake in the background and mad as fuck. Like, there's nothing wrong with us.
What about us yelling while they're
we're black like you are.
Yelling at us. They're yelling at us. What about us yelling? I'm like, dude, stop yelling.
He's got nice eyebrows. He's got his eyebrows nicely trimmed. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're gonna go in.
Yeah, he's got green eyes. He's like kind of wincing at the podcast right now.
Eyes. All right.
Yeah, listen. It's all right, but light-skinned people, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? Like,
what are you doing?
Are those contacts or what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm natural.
There's a lot of that going on, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, whatever, man. Yeah, man. So we'll see how it plays out.
We'll see how that plays out, definitely. I mean, hey, definitely they're going to make noise. Yeah. They got a squad that if they don't make noise, they're going to split up quick, probably. So,
yeah.
We'll leave it at that because we got to wait and see. Because right now it's the beginning. It's gonna be a little choppy.
Yeah,
they got to feel each other out. Once they feel each other out and get the kinks out, they could actually make some noise, and they may make it.
What does this mean for LeBron though?
What does it mean for LeBron?
Is he back? Is he happy in the background? Yeah, he's happy.
Oh, he's happy. He was happy to begin with because Kevin Durant had made a statement back in the day when he left, like he's like, I'd never do that, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I can't believe that. And then,
I don't know. I feel like Kevin Durant made it like a bitch move too. I like with LeBron, like he kind of had reason to change. Of course, the process of how he did it wasn't the greatest, but there was he had every reason to move. Kevin Durant had no reason to fucking move other than I just want to get the championship.
I'm tired of sharing the crown.
Not saying that that's what LeBron didn't want a championship too, but I felt like Kevin Durant, like I don't know. I feel like he was really thinking about self in the whole process. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, he wasn't. Yeah. He definitely was thinking. He thought ring. He's like, well, this team just won.
Yeah,
this team just beat us.
And just beat us. On the flip side of all this shit with Kevin Durant, Westbrook has been playing his ass off, dropping like 50-something points, balling his ass off because now he's like,
I'm the man.
And
now it's known, it's established within a team.
Yeah.
We have...
Maybe this is all this nigga needed to be like the next fucking Jordan.
He's going to eventually send a thank you letter to Durant. And Durant's going to open it. It's going to be like... It's going to be like, from Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the little inside name. Like, Russ. You know? Russie.
Hey, it's from your pal Russie.
Open with care.
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying myself. I just want to say thank you so much
for leaving. Without you, has made my life so much better.
Yeah, see you at the championship. Yeah,
you know, we had something, but breaking it was the best thing that ever happened to
me. Yeah. That's probably what's happening too. Like Kevin Durant's like looking back at him like, hey, big head.
It's going to be Kevin Durant crying meme soon.
Yeah. He's like, he's calling him up. Yeah, he's like, hey, so what's been going on? How's life? And Russell Westbrook is like, I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good. So, don't call me anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I thought we established that we weren't going to talk.
It's over. It's over, KD. It's over.
Stop reaching. Stop being thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This ship has sailed.
Yeah. It's like, didn't you see? I texted you like 6 times today. You know?
Just thought you want to go hoop out in the park. Nah, I'm good.
No, I've been hooping out with my team. My real team. Nah, but like, yeah, man, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes the rest of the year. You know? Yeah. It'll be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting season.
Not for my Lakers.
Yeah, not for the Lakers. Your boy Donald Trump got his Hollywood star.
My nigga.
He got his star vandalized. Somebody took a sledgehammer to it. Did you see the video of him actually? Oh, pickaxe. Did you see the video of him? Them like destroying it?
Yeah. That fool. This was in full construction gear.
Yeah, I remember. Like he was
fucking blocked off. He had cones all around.
I was putting my drink. Like he was like
cones all around. Like fucking what are those things called? Like the things that block off from the wooden thing, the plastic things that are spread open, kind of like a wet floor sign type shit. But
he's like caution, watch where you're walking. Loud.
And this phone where he has enough room.
Slow down.
Just whack.
Yeah.
Whack, swinging that bitch.
For those y'all don't know,
that shit.
Trump got his Hollywood star vandalized at the Walk of Fame by, I guess, maybe a construction worker or
a guy who went to a Halloween store and got construction worker.
Yeah, a guy that's not a construction worker. I don't know. I do know that he actually got charged.
Oh, they caught him?
He got charged for that.
I remember they said it was under investigation at first. They didn't know.
Yeah. He got charged, but you know, I'm pretty sure he's okay with that. He probably knew the consequences.
He knew the consequences. He did it, and he probably is the man on his street.
Yeah,
or the enemy.
Yeah, or the enemy,
or the enemy. You never know.
There's been some weird shit I've been seeing on the internet too, bro. Like, there was this thread I found earlier today on Twitter. There was a thread of there was this black guy, and he just goes into random places where there's a lot of white people in there.
Yeah.
Right, and he's like, Hey, everybody. And he's got the camera on him and he makes sure everybody's looking. I just want to get y'all attention. I just want to say something. Fuck Donald Trump and y'all have a good day. Y'all may agree. And that's it. That's all he does. And there was one part where he went into like a fucking library. Like he went into a library, like a pretty popular big library, and he stood on like this part like you're just not supposed to stand on.
Yeah.
Like over everything. And he's like, just want to say everybody, fuck Donald Trump and that's it. Y'all have a good day. And just walks off. He's got like a whole thread.
Kicked the shelf and it started domino effect and he fell off.
Yeah. He has like he's. I was like, damn.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people they're serious, bro. It's serious right now. They're
destroying a star. You know, doing their videos. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that definitely hate them. Go vote.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I'm about to early vote tomorrow, so
I might not be doing it tomorrow, but I do got my card.
Yeah,
and I didn't know where it was, found it, so got it. So now I'm gonna go vote.
Yeah, you know, there was actually a situation that happened like maybe 2 days ago, I think. There was a black guy. He was a Trump supporter. He was at a Trump rally, and he was trying to give Donald Trump a note or something. And
he's got a gun.
Well, they fucking like hemmed him up and pushed him around. You know how they do at the Trump rallies, pushed him around and shit. And Donald Trump called him a thug on the shit. And
so he's against Donald Trump.
Well, no, he's not. You know what I'm saying? But
I understand why he did it.
Okay, buddy. Like
fuck you.
Come on, Fred. They're not gonna let you in, bro. Like you're not allowed in. Sorry,
you're not in the in crowd.
You're not in the in crowd, bro.
Not with Donald Trump.
This is what it is.
Not with his peeps.
Yeah, and there was another situation. I didn't get to read into it, but there was another situation where there was a white guy and he yelled out like Jew USA or Jew USA or something somewhere. And this is the first time that like the Trump people came out and was like, we do not condone that guy. Yeah, and I know why they're doing it because it's so close to the fucking election and shit. Yeah. Because the rest of the time they didn't give a fuck, but
they didn't care about everything else. Yeah, definitely. They were talking shit, and Donald Trump could hear it clear as day and just went about his business. Yeah, inside he said, "Right on." Yeah, and then just kept saying,
he's right. He's right.
He's like, get that man a T-shirt. Like, fuck you.
Bro. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's getting down to the wire. There's a lot of stuff going on with Hillary right now in the FBI, which is a little weird to be happening right before her shit. There's some shit going on with these fucking emails again.
This shit is this election's a joke, man. All this shit is ridiculous. It's like, it's fucking a circus.
Yeah, I think there's a huge push right now to take down Hillary. But I think that the reason that this happened is because before that, it was, Melania Trump. She kind of like fucked them like really good. The Trump campaign, with her speech and all that. Speech, yeah. She's made it like she hasn't been. She just did her first speech Since then, bro. Like it was like
they proofread that shit 15 times.
Yeah. She practiced it.
Make sure this isn't somebody else's. Especially,
she's been practicing that fucking speech.
Michelle Obama's. Yeah, wanted to be hers again.
Yeah. I mean, it's really really
15
crazy. 15
background checks on the people who are writing it for her.
Yeah. They did like searches for plagiarism on the line and make sure that words wasn't the same right. And then, bro, like it's just wild out there. At this point in time, I don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah, I really don't.
I really don't know, bro.
I really don't know. That's that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's crazy.
At one point, I thought it was going to be a blowout with Hillary winning. Yeah. I just don't know anymore.
I didn't see Trump having the support he has, but he does. But then I think about it, and I was like, actually, I can understand what support he has.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it would be like this, honestly.
The GOP and the Republicans are doing like this. It's like a mass. They're like pushing Bernie back into the mix. Because, right now, if you vote for... Like, people are writing in Bernie's name, which really hurts Hillary in the long run because you're split up the Democratic votes. Yep. And some of those places he's not even allowed to be written in.
And so then
and people are writing in, it just becomes a zero vote.
Well, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You wrote that for nothing. Yeah. You wasted your vote.
Yeah. But see they've been with these WikiLeaks and all this, they're like pinning, the Bernie supporters against Hillary, and it's just helping Trump win. Like whoever was
that
running
third party always fucks somebody over.
Yeah, everybody's going now for like Jill Stein and all this shit, which it's really just going to fuck up Hillary. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like I don't know now because they pushed this was like one of their Republican agendas. Like let's like turn these people against. You know what I'm saying? Like let's target African Americans. Let's make them mad at her. Let's turn this. They really played this shit to the T.
Oh, they have plans. They have game plans from the get-go. And then at the end, they're like, time to pull out the big guns.
That's what happened.
And then, bam. That's
exactly what happened. Let's pull out all the big guns.
Yeah, and let's go all in.
Yeah,
we save this for this moment.
Yeah. Now I'm not saying some of this shit isn't warranted against Hillary because she has done some foul shit.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, like they don't really give a fuck. Whether or not you like Hillary, they just don't want her to win. They want Trump to win. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it boils down to.
People, they've pretty much put in their heads like, yo, we're doing this shit because we care about the American people, but they really don't. For it. They just care about their own personal shit. Yeah. But it's
fuck Trump.
Yeah, if I was watching the fuck Donald Trump video today, the Nipsey Hussle and YG video. You never seen that? You never seen fuck Donald Trump? No. I'm gonna play that for you after the podcast, bro. Yeah, I mean,
you have to.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. There's like some West Coast G shit. There's like Bloods and Crips in the video. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
like,
Donald Trump.
There's essays and blacks like linked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole shit, bro. I was like, oh, okay. I might share that video a couple times. I haven't seen it. There's some niggas in the hood right now that need to see that.
They need to see that.
Yeah, I think more of it is people like me. Like there's more of it me not wanting to see Donald Trump win than it is of me wanting to see Hillary win. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is more of that feel. It definitely is.
Yeah.
And that's not good when it really isn't good in the long run. That's how you look at the
It's
voting.
fucked up. Yeah.
It is fucked up. Yeah. That's what makes it like a joke almost, but got to still.
Hey, Obama set a high standard. He set a high bar.
He did.
Set a high bar. As much people like shit on Obama, everybody's looking back like, You know, I like Obama.
People are gonna say I miss Obama. Whoever we get next, it's gonna be that I miss you. I'm sorry for talking shit. I want you back.
Yeah, I'm already saying it. You know what I'm saying? But I know Obama's at this point now.
Where he's 8. At least we got him for 8 instead of just 4.
Yeah,
we could have only had him for 4, but we got him for 8.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's at that point now where he's like he's about to get out out of the shit. So you know, he doesn't really care anymore. At this point, you know, like he's just kind of floating around, you know. Just doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? Cleaning out his office.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Getting to move out. He doesn't really care at this point. Like, he's like, healthcare's fucked up? Yeah. I'll let the next guy handle that. I set it up, fuck.
Not my problem anymore.
Yeah. Man, so that's really it, man. We're gonna roll up out of here, bruh. Yeah, make sure y'all, like I said, go check out those damn Comic Book Guys podcast.
Man.
Hit them up on Twitter.
Can't wait to link up.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit us up, man. On trailmag.com. Check out some of the new music. Make sure, tell me what y'all like, what y'all think about the music playlist I put out this past Friday, man. Mm-hmm. New music from the underground, man. We're going to start doing those a lot more often now, every week. So let me know what you think about that too, man. You got anything you want to got for just before you get up out of here, bro? Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Talk about Donald Trump made me need to take a piss. I'm going to take a piss right after this podcast. Yeah. And imagine that the water I'm pissing in is Donald Trump's face.
God damn, bruh.
Fuck Donald Trump.
You over here getting violent, bruh. It's disgusting. Anyways, we're going to roll up out of here. Make sure you check out our podcast. Get us up on iTunes. Make sure you subscribe and do all that. And holler at us on trailmag.com/truthbetold. All right, man. We rolling now. Squad. Peace. Gang, gang.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.